Suraj,
What up?
welcome back.
Thank you.
The last time you were here, we debuted the Air More Monies.
This shoe, the Air More Money, it's the first time it's ever been out of the archive since '96. Yeah, the breast cancer project, and you were on that side of the camera.
Correct. Now I'm on this side of the camera.
So after you come back twice, he comes back and talks to you. See how that works? First time he doesn't do it.
Yeah, well, that is how it works. Well, we're here today because of these shoes that pretty much broke the internet last week.
Yeah, man, I can't believe it. Oh, damn, we have images?
I saw you at the game.
Am I in
courtside. I don't know.
Am I in any of the pictures?
No.
He goes on the other side.
Yeah, you were sitting on the other side. But yeah, Kyrie put the nets away that night.
Yes.
We need to talk about these shoes though.
All right.
People just think these are PEs.
Yeah,
They don't know the story behind it.
Yeah.
Suraj, stage is yours. Whatever you want to do.
Sat down for dinner last December with my guy Tony G from Nike Basketball. Told him I had an idea about doing a charity project using a Kyrie, using a signature basketball shoe. And then January hit me. He said, what shoe would you like to use? Let's do something. And I said, you know what? 2 kids from Jersey. I said, let me use a Kyrie. He was like, all right, let's rock. About February, I think it was 12th to 14th, we emailed him back what we had came up with and designed. But what's crazy is I really wanted to do a shoe about pediatric oncology because I'm really big into giving back. And at that time, my Ekin from Nike, my man Sadat, walked into the office, and me and Jeff, who's our creative director at the store, along with Jen, we were like throwing out ideas of what we think this gold shoe should be like or what should it be. And Sadat was like, yo, Suraj, you love to tell stories. He was like, don't just do pediatric oncology. He was like, tell a story with this shoe. So I was like, all right, let me think about what we could do. And he was like, what do you and Kyrie have in common? And I'm like, well, like 2 kids from Jersey. He's like, what else? I'm like, well, I lost my mom in 2006. He lost his mom years ago when he was 4 years old. And he was like, yo, look at what you just said. And I was like, damn. And then that's when it came and we were like, yo, let's do a Kyrie dedication dedicated to moms. Sneaker Room collabo with Nike Basketball, exclusive only to Sneaker Room. The red ones with the red roses are kind of like, if you want to call it the general release, which I don't think is that general when you hear the number, but 250 pairs made in the world. I have like 2 or 3 pairs. Kyrie has like 2 or 3, so probably like 240, 241. Jen has her pairs, so there's like 240 pairs in the public. They go from size 3.5 to 7. We definitely did grade school because we wanted women to get them, or kids because they're dedicated to moms. And then they go up to a size 15. And then the gold ones, which are the ones that he actually dominated the court on first, is the limited ones. 50 pairs in the world. That's it. Nothing more being made. Nothing else being released. Everyone. Okay.
We got more images.
Everything comes with they're all promo sample tags, they're promo sample box. I mean, it's just crazy, man, to take something that you want to do and, do it. So like a little bit about the shoe, just to give you a little heads up. The reason why there's polka dots in it is because if you ever Google an image of Elizabeth Irving, who's Kyrie's mom, there's really only one image that pops up, and it's an old school picture of her wearing a white blouse with black polka dots. So I definitely wanted to give a call out to his mom. My mom's favorite color is gold, so that's why the limited one has gold roses. The real crazy thing to me is Jeff, who's our creative director, he came in, he put the rose on the computer and was like, okay, this is dope. But if you look at the tongue, that's really where it's at, because they let me take off the Kyrie logo, and Jeff used that and made it into mom, using his font and everything. So there's no Kyrie logo on the tongue, which is really, really crazy. Second thing, which is an amazing call out, is there's no signature on the back of the tongue like everywhere else that there is on his shoes. Yeah. So there's EK, which is my mom's initials, Ellen Kaufman, and then EI for Elizabeth Irving. So that's really crazy that my mom's name is now on a Nike basketball shoe. Left sole, of course, is amazing. Sneaker Room on the inside. You know what I mean? Yeah. And then you got the right side. So the right side is just a message from me to my mom, and I guess everybody to their own moms. It just says, I love you, mom. A lot of detail is the hearts underneath on the sole. You can see there's hearts all over the shoe. Pods were made into hearts. The only Kyrie logo, which is crazy because it's usually, like I said, on the tongue, is on the bottom. My man Bennett Shaw, who does a lot of Kyrie PEs and all that over there, he came in and we gave him the initial design, which I have if you want to see it.
Yeah, let's see.
So it started with this. It started with this, with the black sole. If you look at how we did it, like look at our love on it. You can't even read it unless like it was. It was a little, and now you could see love all throughout the thing. So he came in and was like, yo, we got to change the swoosh here. What do you think of this? The gold one, originally, this was our gold, which I think they messed up, but it's beige. But if you see the, from then till now, like, it's ridiculous. And I mean, listen, man, it's a shoe dedicated to moms. 100% of the proceeds going to charity. Kyrie wore the shoe on court. He loved it. Which was really crazy was he gave them away after the game. See, we
got more images right
there was 2 vets, which I met the vet. I met the one Alvarez that gave the shoes after the game. I was like, thank you for your service. But I asked her what they meant to her, and she was like, they mean everything to me because my mom is my world.
Wow.
So I was like, are you gonna, I'm not even gonna lie. I was over there with some cash in my pocket, like, yo, you selling them or what you gonna do? And she was like, I'll put them in a box. I was like, all right. I was like, if they go on eBay, I know that it's you because there's nobody else has this shoe.
Yeah.
But it was real.
He signed it over here too. I don't know
what the bottom is, just so you know. But not the heart, the Mia Moore thing. I don't know what that is. Is that it too?
The initials of his aunt and his grandma.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's up here. Yeah. The DAKZ, that's every shoe. Oh, okay. So then shout out to Jen. She's over there. You can't see her on camera, but she's definitely in the building helping us out with the info. You guys, what's crazy is like we came back up here to do it with you, and from now on, anything that we do will be with you, T. Because like, yo, we did the breast cancer with you, broke the net with that, and we, $114,000 was raised off of those 3 shoes. Like, that's a lot of money for breast cancer. We're pushing, this one's less numbers, because that one, it was 500, this one is only 300. So it'll still be a substantial amount of money, just won't be that much because there's not the same amount of pairs. But it's still, man, like I said, 100% dedicated to charity. Something which was fun was my jeweler, who always does stuff for me, like whenever I do a charity project. So he made this piece for me. So we both have the toe tongue. I gave it to Kyrie after the game, which was kind of crazy. It was the first time meeting him and talking to him. And he was like, yeah, you got me something? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, because people like that, everybody always wants to take from them.
Yeah.
So it's nice when you can give them something back.
Yeah.
So he loved the piece. It has his mom's initials on the back. Mine, my jeweler, it flashed it up a little bit. My mom's picture and all, but I mean, it's a shoe dedicated to moms.
When are these?
All right, so it's either Saturday, December 2nd, or Sunday, December 3rd. That's our actual release date. We're just working it out because we're trying to see if we can do an event in the store or if we can't do an event. So we're working on just scheduling.
Okay,
so it's one of those 2 days.
So where can they follow you to get the most?
All right, so everybody follow us at SNEAKERROOM, just the word sneaker spelled SNEAKER and then ROOM, two O's. Or you can check out the website, www.snkrroom.com. I got to spell it right because you spelled it wrong last time.
Well, yeah.
But these ones are going to be 200. Those ones are going to be 1,000. We're doing pre-orders now, so these ones are 300 for pre-order or 1,200 for pre-order. We're only doing 50 pre-orders, not on that. This one we're only doing 10 pre-orders. There's only 50 in the world, and we've already sold a few because people just want to lock in their chance to get it. Because like that's another way that doing the pre-orders, we can raise a little bit more for charity.
Suraj, I appreciate you coming through, showing us.
Appreciate you, man.
These, I'm gonna have to hit them with the cinematics for sure.
Yeah, I know you were.